Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and I'm just going to go straight in with my projects today. Right, this is a KLJUYP project share and I used dies from my haul last week and I'll show you what those are. I used the large square frame from the paw print set. This is a really pretty set and this one comes with a heart with a paw, and I will measure all these made up. So I used that one. I used one of the ovals from this paw print set, and this one comes with a little bone, so I used the bone as well. And I also use this one is a bag of bits. I use the COPPA RV here in one of the cards, and I also made the little heart-shaped carton box which comes with all these lovely little panels that you can insert inside, and I'm going to measure everything that's been fully made up. So I'll just move those out of the picture for a second and I'll show you my first one. My first one is the RV camper, and I've decorated here with things from my stash like the grass and the flowers. This is a Halloween twiggy branch and I wanted it to look like a blossom tree, so I used little dots that came out of one of my lace dies. I just ran it through and popped all the confetti out and glued those on so that I'd got some kind of blossoms. And here is my camper, and now if I push, my card is 3D. There is the camper inside, and I've got more fence and I've put clouds and stuff there. Now if you think a card like this is going to be difficult to make, no it's not, because I've actually designed some dies where you're going to be able to cut the back panel, all the strips and all of the elements are going to fit within your card, and those dies will cover all seasons from Christmas to summer. So those should be out in a few weeks. But to make this one, which is kind of like the prototype, I've used Nicole's fence panel here, which is available from Surprise Creation. And as I say, all of these elements are older elements from my stash. But that camper there, which is absolutely gorgeous, is the KLJUYP store camper, and I am going to measure that for you now. So that is what I created using that die, and if I fold that flat, that's going to be the best way to get a measurement on that camper, and it is a fraction under 4 inches. Now this does come with a little sort of trailer pull and gas bottle attachment, but I didn't use those because I wanted it to fit in the footprint of this card that I made. And then the depth of that camper down to its wheel and with its little piece on top there is almost 2 3/4 inches. So if you like to make dimensional cards like this, then, and that of course stands up, then all of the dies, as I say, I've designed them and they're going to be available in a few weeks for you to use, and every single piece will fit. Like I had to cut things like grass down and stuff and overlap, and then I glued flowers on to hide seams. But as I say, what I've designed, you're just going to be able to cut, glue and stick and create a 3-dimensional card. And of course, having big elements like this is going to be really important for you to create scenes. I might even design a little washing line of clothes actually, because I think that would look sweet in a garden setting. So that is the first one that I made, and of course it will fold flat and it will go into an envelope. So there that one is. Right, my second one is the milk carton, or I don't know, takeaway box, whatever sort of carton you prefer to call it, and it's really cute. It's got all those little heart panels on there, and it's really easy to open. It's a very sturdy little construction. This is done in 300 GSM cardstock, I think, and that's what it looks like inside. We'll get a close-up there, because I always love all these little finished details. It's just beautifully, beautifully designed. This one is a nickel silhouette design, and it just pops in, and it's just really nice and easy to make, and super, super pretty. So fully made, it's going to be 3¼ inches, and then its height for contents to go in the box is a little over 2 inches, and then up to the handles there is 3½ inches. And then let me do the depth, because I think you could probably get 4 or 5 Rocher chocolates into this, and that is 2 inches deep. So that is a beautiful little carton for gift giving. And of course, you don't have to use the heart panels. You can cut it in pattern cardstock and do whatever you want. You can dangle things from the handle. It's just a really, really lovely little treat box. So I made that one. And then my next one is using the paw print dies. And of course, I had to do a little doggy card. Now, this dog is from MX Art, and I can link that below. And there is that little bone there. Let's see if we can do a close-up. Tied onto some of my AliExpress silver twine. And there is that paw print heart, which is also a fabulous element to use just all on its own for Valentine's Day. And there is all those paw prints. It's just a great, great design. Now, the measurement, this is the largest square that I used here, and that is 4¾ inches. But isn't that cute? I just think that's really, really lovely. In fact, just like that, it would make a great Valentine's Day card. So that is what I have for you today. I'll just put them all back in the image so that you can see them. And you have a wonderful day, and I'll be back tomorrow with a mermaid. You have a great day. As usual, all links below. Bye.